What? Are we live or are we live? Are we alive or are we alive? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh! Welcome to the verticality. And it has nothing to do with Bitcoin. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Appropriately, like the candlestick that you saw yesterday. A vertical, inverted candlestick. But, you know, this is yet another one of those sessions where we're just gonna sit here for a little bit, chillax, and you know, watch me work on my stream. Watch me work on my stream. Now, some of you guys out there, you know, you're gonna be my best friends today for this session, as I want to. I don't want to. I need to have your help here. I'm just gonna wait a little bit and see if anybody joins. If nobody joins, I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy it by myself. But also, oh my God, this Bitcoin chart. Boom, how about that? No? Doesn't work? See if I can get this right. Okay, maybe I'm gonna put a trade in, but yeah, so testing vertically, seeing how we do over here overall. I've always wanted to go vertical, and now this is the time. This is the time right here. So let's go to this. Ooh. Okay. Why is YouTube not broadcasting? Why is YouTube not broadcasting, man? Is it broadcasting? I don't know. Where is YouTube? Oh my God, he did not just reply. Oh my God, okay. All right, so this guy, you see, it's a sad, sad world that we live in. I have to interact with my bot here. It's gotten that bad. But you know. Like the stream might be a little busted, I don't know. I'm just trying something new over here, guys. Just give me a break, all right? Give me a little break. 3D printing props. Soon. The moon is just around the corner. The moon is just around the corner. So I figured that a lot of people are on their phones, and so I just want to be a little creative over here and get down with the program, see if I can figure this phone thing out. I don't know why I have 6 Kick viewers. Yo, welcome to the stream, guys. I'm kind of old school when it comes to these things. You know, we've been around the block for a little while, but we've migrated from whatchamacallit, Twitch to Kick. But mainly the whole thing is set up to be here on on YouTube, right? And I see that there's like this chat window right on the phone screen. I'm using my phone right now. I'm looking at it, and yeah, man, what's up with that, man? You can't turn that off, the overlay. I worked so hard to get these widgets up and everything. You guys have no idea, but I'm having a lot of fun. I'm sitting in profit. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to do something, and let me tell you, man, was I surprised when this big dump happened yesterday? No, we're just hanging. Of Tarsus, we're just hanging. No, but thank you for joining. I appreciate it. There you go, 100. I appreciate it. Just testing vertical setup over here, and I'm not sure if it's the right way to go about it, but trying to figure out how to add some widgets over to like live viewers count. So chat. See, I'm learning the lingo over here. Icon to hide it. Hold on. I'm getting some tips over here. Where's the eye icon? I have no eye icon here, man. What's up with that? Dude. Yeah, but if you guys, if you're on your phones, this might be the way to go, chat. For me, chat. I'm gonna be that annoying guy, chat. I always wanted to live stream like this. You can't blame me for wanting something so passionately. Where's the eye icon? I see emoji, $, which feel free to use that because you look the way I set it up. Look the way I set that up. But where's the eye icon? So I'm on my phone, but I don't see how I can get rid of the chat, because all I need is like what's on the screen. This doesn't make any sense, but whatever, you know, it is what it is. 3D printing pros. OBS. No, I think it's baked in. I think this is how YouTube. I'm on YouTube right now. I'm not on whatchamacallit, on Kick. Even though I am blasting this over to Kick, it is not. Yeah, I see what you're saying. OBS chat box. I was thinking more along the lines of like from your perspective. If you're holding a phone in your hand and you have this chat overlay that's kind of blocking my whole thing that I worked so hard to build and set up. Spent all day on it today. Because Bitcoin is doing what? Well, I gave you the range from the beginning till now. We've been dumping, and you know, my first suspicion is like, you know, Asia. I just know how they move about the market. I just know that when, you know, the big boys do it, they just kind of tend to follow. They don't want to mess with their own decision making here. And be like, oh, you know what? They're selling. We're gonna start buying now. They're like, oh, you selling? We selling too. That sort of thing. Oh, live chat settings. Hold on. hold on. Long press on the phone screen, right? And there's like this toggle for live chat. And if I disable that, bam, it's gone. But now you can't really type anything in if you're on your phone. Oh, that sucks, man. That shucks. Yeah, so if you long press on the phone here. This is awesome. So here's the setup. Here's the setup, guys, right? Regarding this whole OBS business, I'm basically gonna be. Oh, let me set the timer. So I have decided to do these streams for like 1 hour every day, and maybe do live trades, maybe just drop some alpha for you, maybe just like, you know, share my day trading stories. But how long has it been? We're like what? How many hours in? Not really hours, minutes. It feels like hours. Like 10 minutes, okay? So I'm gonna minus out 10 minutes. But yeah, I'd like to have these hour-long chat sessions, chart sessions. Chart. Drinking cha with charts. And I think that'd be cool, you know, to just kind of kick it like this every day. So if you guys are on your way, if you're driving, if you're sitting there, if you're just like, you know, going about, feel free to basically tune in. Because guess what?
I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving! The show goes on! This is my home! They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here! They're gonna need to send in the National Guard or fucking SWAT team, cause I ain't going nowhere!
That's right. We are not going at this is I brewed this too strong, man. So I'm sitting here watering it down. So if you guys are Oh, okay. So we're getting some error over here. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. What's going on? That's right. Let's go. Try to join as much as possible. Come October, I should be in front of the charts more again, and for the whole winter at least. Yeah, of Tarsus 100% should be a cozy time. Let the dust settle. You know, I warned people. I said, hey, don't get too excited over that big green candle the other day, and I don't really know who I'm referring to, because what people? Chat, Discord is like dead. Are you serious? Everyone's just like zip, gone. I guess it's you know, people are still on vacations, and I'm a little early into the end of the summer. But my job is to basically get exposure, stream, and get this up to at least 2,000 subs. Because today I was looking at it, I was like 1,680. You nuts. I can't live, like, this is not, you know, that would be good for daily PNL, for sure. But 1,680 subscribers, come on guys, you can do better than that. I'm not having it. So, hence why I have my timer, right? Timmy timer over here. And yeah, I try to build a vertical setup over here, just, you know, I think it looks cool. I'm really enjoying this. This is a lot of fun, man. I can blast this over to TikTok, you know, talk to some people who are interested in the culture of live streaming, not just give me the charts and F off. I'm talking about like, hey, not bad, I'll stick around for this kind of thing, those types of people. So TikTok, Kick, YouTube. Kick is kind of whack though, but we'll see. I've got like 15 subscribers on Kick and they probably liquidated a long time. I'm just kidding. But usually when it's like crickets, what else am I to think here, right? So, but yeah. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So keyframes, we're gonna have to fix here a few things. So feel free to ask me questions or whatever, because I don't really care. My stream status here says poor. This is my first time doing this. I'm not here to impress nobody, and so I'm just gonna sit here quietly, drink my tea. I'm forced to go live. I have to go live in order to see if this works or not. So a lot of you traders out there are all theory, but Cryptopocalypse now, we're some hands-on people here, so we need to actually test these things and see whether it works or it doesn't. So, oh, what was that? That's nasty. Why would that? No, that's not right. That is not right. First words though, the grind for the subs is real. It is. Cleric Gaming, what is up? Welcome to this stream. So I'm shadow banned by YouTube, right? Not here for no, hold on a second. The grind for the sub is the subs don't really, come on, man. It's not my job. It's your job, guys. Chat, it's your job to get the subs up. I'm just here to make sure that there's a platform where you can do so. Now look at this. This thing here. Quality subs matter. Quality subs matter. Talk about people who enjoy depth, right? Otherwise, keep the clout. It ain't gonna last long. Keep the clout. So, please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are not being sent often enough, which can and then it's just like, so what is wrong over here? Like, what am I doing that is messing this up, man? I don't know if you guys can see. Check the chat. Let me know if you can like. Okay, so yeah, this looks fine. This looks fine. What if I say? Oh, by the way, this can and probably will crash in the middle of this session. It'll just go and crash like it did 1,000 times today. And oh my God, let's try this. Okay, here goes nothing. Boom. Did I break it? Did I break it? Are we still here? We're still here. I love, see, now we're having a conversation. Great questions, my friend. I'm so sick of like chart setups and talking about being profitable every day, which is, it's always a good title to have. But you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel and go to the community post and check out the banger setups over there. And plus inside of Discord that kind of warns you about what is to come. Couple of days ahead, sometimes weeks ahead. Today's price action is no different. We saw what happened with the dump, and I said, when we pumped, I said, be careful. But anyways, so what are we using to look all glitchy? See, this is soul. This is heart. This is like the essence of these streams, the glitches. So this is called OBS shade filter plugin. Now, shade filters are basically graphical shaders that do this. And, you know, this is a privacy policy issue here. Crypto Ranger needs to stay Pixel. It used to be Pixel CR, but people were like, you know, pixels are not that fun anymore. So I was like, all right, let's do something like, what's that 80s thing about, take me on, I'll be gone. You gotta do it look like this. Bitcoin is pumping. So my assessment here, right, for those of you who are watching, we have found support literally just now. If you look at the chart carefully, we're gonna chop around a little bit until tomorrow. We're halfway through. We've been dumping midday. Now, you can technically be long over here. I did my work early in the morning. I recovered my account. I got my profitability factor back up again, and so I'm just sitting here looking at this. But you see that yellow line up there? That's where it's going. It's going up to that yellow line, and there's nothing you can do about that because it's a systematic trade. It's gonna pump back up to that yellow line and piss everybody off, and then it's just gonna consolidate and range here for a little bit. But that's another story. So that's it. That's it right there. Cleric Gaming, love the name. 915 area code represent. And but that's what it is, right? So let's get some tea going over here. Gōng Fu. So the name of the streams, right? Every day, I'm just gonna grind it out. I'm gonna call it Bitcoin, which means Bitcoin. Gōng Fu, Kung Fu, which means mastery, and then Chárts, but with like a little accent character there with an A. Chárts, like cha means tea, right? So Gōng Fu Cha. Chárts, get it? I love it. I don't know. It's a little gimmicky, but I'm all about gimmicks, man. I love this. Gimmicks are fun because life is way too serious, and especially traders are like, oh, way too serious, man. And to relax a little bit. Wait for the setup to come your way. Don't chase it. Imagine struggling through all this all day, unless you're short off the top. You know, it's terrible. But yeah, so a little chop solidation over here, back to the yellow line clearance. I think that would be lovely. If not, it'll dump through that level because it's very thin. Check it out, it's very thin. Let me show you something. Look, so all day today, down, 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 down. Exactly as predicted, right? But we held on this like the second time. You can call it a double floor. If the algorithms and traders unanimously decide on this, that this is a legit bounce intraday, it doesn't matter if the charts are bearish as hell. I'm telling you, they're bearish. I don't know what people were expecting when it was like pumping the other day, and everyone was like, woo, recovery, right? Like all these gurus. My trading view was blowing up with like news articles about positivity. And I was like, let me do a video on this. Let me go on YouTube right now. I woke up in the morning and I said, I'm gonna sit down and talk game. And I posted that video talking about how this was gonna happen, and look, it happened. Thank you. I know. Some say, yeah, I know. Credit to the powers that be, the powers of the universe. I'm just a vessel, guys. And this vessel was made to run this tea through. We've got this beautiful tea cake with us. It's the same old, it's like from 2011. Look at this. Look at this beauty, man. Look at this tea cake. Look at the tea cake. Pay attention. Look at that. That's another thing, right? YouTube videos, video creation. Look at this. It calls for a different kind of energy altogether. Like you feel a little different. I don't know. This is, hold on, what is going on over here? I'm getting these crazy errors about how my stream quality is extremely poor, but look at this cake, right? This cakeity cake right here is caking it. 11 years old tea, right? So it kind of gets you a little like this, right? A little hype, a little relaxed, like somewhere, I don't know, it's just a weird, it's fermented. So, you know, where there's fermentation, there's that inevitable calibration of the central nervous system. And so here we are, getting calibrated. Rate cut's going to send things off. Clerical. Oh, by the way, with this setup, right, with the vertical setup, if you're on your phone and you're taking this in, with the vertical setup, you have subscribers 1,680. I'm not feeling this, chat. I'm not feeling this at all. I want to get rid of that number. Either unsubscribe or subscribe, or do something about that. It needs to change. It's been like that for like 2 years. What was I saying? Rate cuts. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're wrapping up Bitcoin's sunset. Hate me for it. Been there, done that. 5 years in a row, right? I know we're going through cycles. We just have to assume that the cycle, you know, cryptopocalypse now. It's sooner or later, but it's always now. And you know, it can chop around here. What's happening on the charts right now, what you're seeing is basically folks saying that, oh, is holding on to hope, basically, and trying to dig for like, you know, what do you call it? Like trader stories, basically, market stories about how someone is going to do something, the economy machine, you know, if you believe in that, rates, there's that, the bank is gonna move the market, and it's like, I don't know about all that. I'm ready for lower prices on Bitcoin specifically, and I'm gonna do my full-blown macro analysis soon. But I kind of gave you something to work with for the next couple of months. I do believe that you will see lower prices. Because we're just hanging in the air right now. There's no real support. All these fluctuations is just like daily little, you know, little pumps and dumps here and there. But other than that, yeah, there's a real good chance that it will cool off. But it's going to be very slower than before, right? Because people have seen Bitcoin's resilience, and they're like, this is like, I've been skipping on buying the dips for the past 10, 12, 15 years, right? But now I'm going to buy Bitcoin when it goes down. And so it's programmed. So that's why we're going to see these intraday rallies. As long as traders have something to hang on to, it'll always be the case. 1,680. Chat, send this. Go to Discord and spam somebody. Get banned for me once. I lost so many trades trying to show you things throughout the years. Do this one thing for me. Go and get banned by spamming the link and be like, hey, actually, no, don't, because it's not built yet. But I also can't wait. I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and wait until the stream is perfect. And I was like, this is a vertical revolution right now. I like what I'm seeing, so let's go. Telling you, man, the potential is there. That yellow line, that's a high probability setup. And we just bounced off of support, like highly volatile support. Kareem and Cat, that was luck. That was precision. Yes, sir. What tea are you drinking today, Sensei? Welcome to the stream. what do we got? I was just talking about this. I was just talking about how I'm gonna show you the cake. I love showing off the cake. Here it is. This is a 2011 Wui Rock fermented pu'er tea. Look at that. And so it's kind of strong, and I overdid it a little bit. And so I had plans to relax and just not really do anything. But I did want to work on the stream, and I was like, I need to have something fresh. Like, I'm sick of the I get tired of things very quickly. But the stream is terrible. Tell me if you can, guys, how's the stream right now? 8 concurrent viewers. We've got 8 viewers on the stream. Let's go. 8 viewers. I get happy when I have 2, but 8? That's a squad. That's a squad. Yeah, man. That is a squad right there. Come on in, don't be shy. Say hi to your fellow traders over here. Don't be a lurker, man. You know how many lurkers we have on our Discord? I have more spammers right now. These days, like, I get I get a lot of interaction from spammers. Spammers are more active than our members currently. Although half of them are on vacation. I've spoken with some of them and they're on vacation. So that's understandable, but it definitely is a little quiet over there in terms of our Discord. Man, the sub counter is not working, yeah. Man. Cleric Gaming, what do we... That sucks. Maybe it's like it's smart. It knows that if you subscribe and then unsubscribe, maybe it needs some time to pass or something. But don't do it. I don't want to lose you. You'll unsubscribe and be like, yeah, I'll subscribe tomorrow. And end up not doing it. And then I'll be sitting here with 1,679. God, I missed the playlist. Can we just take a little moment to appreciate the playlist? Used to dance and everything, just the green screen here. I haven't set it up fully yet. Used to dance on the streams. I was a lot more flexible back in the day. Okay, what am I looking at? I'm trying to do what right now? Oh yeah, first words. Gotta get rid of that. There we go. Thank you, Mr. K, Kareem and Kat. Thank you, guys. These beats were hand-picked. Boom, Ernesto P. Wicks are getting longer. You must be here, my friend. That's right. Master CR. No, Ernesto, at your service, my friend. It's been a long while. When is the new version of Arma? I'm waiting for Baylight to be flat on the 1 hour to open long ladder. Greetings likewise, my friend. Utmost respect and admiration. It's good to see familiar names. You know, I really do want to get into the groove and be like, chat, but who's chat? I know you guys, you know me. We've been around. And yeah. So it's like, you know, let's bring it back. And I can't do it without you. You have to support me. If I tell you that I'm streaming here every day, will you be here for me? Will you do that for a brother? I would totally, because, you know, I had all these plans back in the day. Not plans, but like actual structured mechanisms in terms of like how we're going to do this. And I was like, a lot of our traders, they should open a YouTube channel and do this, because A, it keeps you healthy, works your brain, your memory, emotions, you're having fun. 2, you're kind of integrated in the industry. You see what's going on and you're out there, you know, you're a little voice in the wilderness calling for things to happen, right? And then you're a systematic trader, and maybe you picked up a thing or two here, and you can share that with. And I was like, we're definitely gonna see people that are going to kind of spawn out of this Crypto Apocalypse Now channel. And so I never paid attention to it. I was like, but our guys are brilliant. They should have their own channels. They should go out there and just, you know, give, you know. But what up? What is up, Crypto Star? One of my favorites, one of our OGs from Discord is here. What's up, man? Liking the vibes? Yes, sir. We are experimenting here. This is vertical insanity here. Kick, we've got Kick over there. We're streaming to Kick as well, but I don't know if any one of our guys are on Kick right now. 2 people from Kick. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Drink some tea, man. Get into it. Let's go. But market spies are probably coming in from Discord, or if they have those bell notifications. Hey, so we want to grind it up and get some viewership happening here. What's happening? 1,680. What am I supposed to do? Start giveaways? Like, well, what does it take? YouTube is at war with Crypto Ranger. They shadow banned me for disabling all the monetization on my channel and said, "You're not gonna ride off of my back and do this to my people? No way." So all the YouTube videos, like as if there's any, but like whatever I have on there, they had ads before by default, and that was like when I didn't really know how, but now my descriptions are top notch. Look at all the affiliate links. I'm really getting there, right? Look at all the widgets. Look at it. Look at this. Look. 1,680. If this changes to 1,681 right now, I'm gonna do a backflip on camera. How about that? Probably break a bone or two, but you know, why not, right? And it's been stuck like this for a long while, and I said I'm gonna stream every day. I don't really care. You know, if you guys like, I really appreciate it. The ratio here is 8 viewers, 3 likes. I guess some of you are viewing right now, and they're like, not feeling this, man. So no like for you. Don't be a piker, be a YouTube video liker. I keep saying this, man. Just don't forget to leave a like. It really helps. This is how you battle the algorithm. And then they'll pick it up, and Crypto Ranger is gonna be like spreading the fire everywhere, right? Not just back and forth here. Like we playing volleyball right now. I wanna get into real sports, you know. And no offense to volleyball players. But yeah, man, let's go, guys. Let's go. Use the alternative accounts or something, man. Subscribe to it. But even if you don't, I know you did your best. My OGs, my friends, my brothers, my Crypto Spy family, I know you did your best. You held the line for it. Bam! 4 likes. Somebody dropped a like just now. I should have like some sound effects here or something. I'll work on it. But we're staying here, guys. Cam filter name again. So OBS shade filter. Look into it. We're gonna catch up and talk about that later, because I've still, you know, I remember. We got things. Oh, 7! Let's go! 7 likes on the video. What? 1,680 still, but at least the likes are coming back up. 7 likes. Yes. You guys know the deal. This is how you do it. We're not going anywhere. We're staying right. Oh man, it's 6 now.
I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on. This is my home. They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here.
YouTube cannot take us out.
They're gonna need to send in the National Guard or fucking SWAT team, cause I ain't going nowhere!
Now, as a matter of fact, we're gonna be here more often, every day, until 7 to 7 ratio, 7 likes, guys, 7 concurrent viewers. This is it. Thank you so much. I'm satisfied. Now we can end the stream, and I would love to have that kind of consistency every day. And yeah, let's grind it out and see what happens, you know. Maybe it will be picked up again by the algorithm, because it was good back in the day, you know. There was people joining, asking questions. Now AI came along and everyone's like zombified and turned into a bunch of clones of one another, and everyone's like, where do I give credit? Where do I receive it from? Everyone's lonely now, and it's terrible. It's really sad. Nah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Let's go. Gotta hit the road. All right. All the best of Tarsus. Thank you for sticking by. Man, one love. Thank you, CR. But I'm gonna tune in as well as yes, sir. And I will make sure that this is not the last stream of the year like the others were. Bitcoin, Gōng Fu Charts and chill. Road to 2,000 subs. Starting now. And watch me struggle through this, but I'm gonna get there. All I need is that 2,000 mark to, I don't even need it. It'd be nice, is all I'm saying, right? You know how it is. Anyways, let's go, let's get it. Whew, this tea is doing it. Gentlemen, if you were here, like I said, in the background, you can't see it because there's a garden, but like inside of that garden behind me, there's a nice tea set, tea table, tea drinking house, tea room, whatever you call it, right? And one of these days, my dream is to just sit down too early, but like let's say 5 years from now. I don't care if it's still like YouTube centric or whatever comes along and we're still around, but like 10 years from now, we gotta get together, sit down and be like, man, that was a trip. I kept trying, lost all my money, but it was awesome. Or be like, man, replace my job, this is now my main thing. Or be like, yeah, man, couple of banks in different countries, small start, but we're getting there. Who knows, right? But then sit down and spill some tea over stories of what it takes, right? And the funding, you can't say funding without the word fun in it. It's the coming up that drives man, not the results, the process. The results is in God's hands. You know, what are we gonna do about that? Mere mortals, men of valor, gonna go out there and do what? Nothing. All we can do is just enjoy the moment, and this is what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to promote tea culture because I have discovered that things like Tai Chi, Qigong, I know it's all Chinese, but trust me, 5,000 years old, I can't argue with that. It's ancient, it's wisdom, it's science, right? So Qigong in particular, the energetic, the Tao practices is very important. You gotta get on that, because you just start looking at things differently. You start looking at markets differently, at people, at sentiment, and most importantly, you're not a static stoic. You're actually a very pliable, flexible, approachable human being who's now able to navigate uncertainties with a little bit of calm in their pocket. You know what I mean? Like everybody runs around and says, oh, prices are going up, you know, the economy's gonna crash, they're gonna cut the rates, they're gonna this, that, and you're like, I just gotta worry about putting bread on my table, worry about what's in front of me. Let me have my peace, leave me alone. Let me have my drink. As long as I'm healthy, I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Why all the doubt? Hey, you can lose 5 accounts. You'll still find something better to do. Eventually, you'll make it back. I'm not saying through trading necessarily, right? Because you can lose a lot not trading. Traders tend to forget that people lose shit, period, in other aspects of life. It's not just limited to people who are like, oh, you got to be in the 1% to succeed trading. Listen, that applies to everything in life, man. Everything, you know? It's dangerous out there. It's crazy. But not even that. There's just like so much that we're constantly under pressure, right? And so we need to find systems. Now, what is a MarketSpy? MarketSpy is a system. It's a trading system. What about a living system? Are we on autopilot trying to figure things out on our own? Maybe we should pay attention and ask history, people who were before us. Like, what? Because one thing that's never going to change is people. So what kind of person do we want to be? I know what kind of person I want to be. I want to take it easy, right? I don't want to be stressed for no reason and lose my stuff. Right, Taoism is a way of life, trading included. Exactly, there's so many parallels. Oh, Crypto Star sent shares and invited a friend. I really appreciate it. If your friend is here, hello and welcome. I really envy you, friend of Crypto Star, because Crypto Star, I wish Crypto Star would be my friend. I'll visit you guys one day. Once everybody settles down and you know, becomes confident and stops being weird, we can all say, you know what, why don't we just travel and visit each other and just like drink tea? You know what I mean? Why is everything so weird these days? So anyways, these charts in particular right now, look, this is the moment right now on Bitcoin, and I'm not really, you know, a setup like this is so simple. Like what you're looking at right now is basically telling you like, look, we had volume coming in, there's like a little bit of interest. You can throw a stop loss at here and just ride this, because if it goes, so anyways, between the entry and the stop loss right now, you have 1 hour. And if you look carefully at the charts, you know, 4R is very rare. You have to take like 5-10 losses in a row before you get it right for a 10-hour trade. But like 1 hour, you kind of balance out and stay break even for a little while and see what happens. And you know, you lose, and then you recover, and then better times come along. And because when you lose, you realize that your ideas are pretty solid, but the market, the overall sentiment, like participation, volume, money is just not there. It's not flowing through it. And so there's absolutely nothing wrong with you guys, or anyone for that matter. It's just, you know, conditions, right? Sometimes it's sunny, you know, you gotta have your umbrella, or just stay put, don't go anywhere when it's raining. And when it's sunny, go out there and have fun. And so, you know, people are like, it's beach season time, everybody goes to the beach. That's because, you know, everybody looks at the weather and they say, man, it's sunny today, and everybody wants to be with everybody. So, and markets are kind of the same. You go with the trend. And right now, literally what traders are thinking is they're thinking, could this be the bottom? These are pivot traders we're talking about. Like, pivot players don't mess around. They use these pivots. CPR is like one of the top dog trading things that you can have in your arsenal. It's not even a retail indicator. It's a momentum beast, right? And that's why it's been chosen for DSR to kind of print these levels. Like, look at this. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the fresh smell of these charts? Like in the morning, look at that. Bazam, bazam, bazam. Type 1, boom, it goes up. Smashes right into the pivot open over here, this yellow line, right? High probability level. Comes back down to what? Where is it going? Another high probability level. If you click on the toggles over here, and I think I never answered the question, like somebody came in and said, you know, when is the release? Guys, I'm having, I don't know. This perfectionism is kind of messing with me. So I don't really have the team working on it anymore, right? And so there's like this one thing, I can't find the guy who's responsible for it, but the person who was responsible for alerts is no longer there. And whoever comes in new needs access to the alpha, to the code. And there's like parts of it that just cannot be revealed, right? And so the alerts are kind of like a pain right now. And TradingView is really nasty. TradingView is like really bad sometimes, right? The way it does is a total monopoly thing over here with TradingView, and it's just they do things their own way. And I'd like to be able to have one alert. So if you right click on this thing and you add alert on DSR, there's like this any alert function call, which is great for webhooks. It's going to be great for MarketSpy, tactics, trading terminal. But if you put that in there, right, and you create the alert on this particular chart, inside of the settings, you can actually control the alerts right here. So you can see how these would not be possible if they were included as old school current version MarketSpy drop-down alert. So it's just one alert, but you control it from here on this particular time frame and let it do what it needs to do once you set it. But then once you set it, and if you want to kind of like modify it, like so it creates another alert, but you cannot distinguish the two and you don't know which one's which. So I'm waiting for the guy to fix it. However, if you want the indicator as is, DSR in particular, but because all of them have been upgraded, you know, Arma has been upgraded. It looks, everything is perfect except the alert system that I'm getting ready for that tight integration with the trading terminal. And so if we can get that fixed, I was gonna release it on Saturday, but then it was just like bugging me. And I was like, man, people are gonna trip because these alerts, like sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. There's something off in the logic. There's too much stuff going on. It's a beast. There's like a lot going on. It's not like everything is jumbled and bundled together. It's just that everything is like interconnected, right? And so to pick up on one thing, you need to include the other modules inside, and these ITPs and everything, like sniping bottoms and like tops. You know what I mean? So stuff like that, it takes time. But I don't know. You tell me. Maybe I could just release it since there's not that many of us anyways. So MarketSpy can maybe test it. I just don't want the silent treatment, like people who are subscribers and they get the update, but I never hear from them. They just kind of do things on their own. And that's not really fun. So I'd like to have a discussion around this and say, like, what can you help me discover here, and you know, report behavioral changes in these indicators. So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna do a little survey sometime soon in our Discord and ask members if it's okay, if they want it like half-baked with the alerts, or maybe I just need a couple of days, you know, working on the kinks. But check this out, guys. We're like deep in Kick. We have 6 people on Kick. What is up, guys? If you follow me on Kick, I will not know because I'm not on the Kick website, but there's 6 of you and you could be bots. Damn you. But I really appreciate you. If you're here, I'm gonna get the chat to be integrated from Kick so that when you post something on Kick, it's gonna be here in this little window over here too, which I think looks pretty clean overall. But yeah, what a banger of a chart. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna sign off in a couple of minutes. Look, how beautiful is that? 1 hour streams every day. Let's go. Let's do this. Market update and all, tea, and quality sessions together. Just hanging out and just kicking dust out here. Not much dust. It's pretty clean. But you know what I mean. Let's get that brew. Get it in. Okay, shaders. So this is VCR. Cleric is relentless with it. I love that. There's like 2,000 different shaders in the thing, but then you can also find one that either says VHS or VCR. So this is like all chewed up VCR sort of thing happening here right now. See, and yeah, play with that. Let me know what you can come up with there. Oh, Crypto Star, dude. You've been around the block for a minute. You can renew it, or you can simply ask and you shall receive. I think, you've come up with like so much value for the community, the strategies and everything. You should be on like lifetime access, but just, bring it back to the community so we can do that for you for sure. I'm gonna look into that, okay? I'm gonna look into that. Because renewal is nice, but if, I understand if you've been around for only a couple of months or maybe a year, then yeah, I don't know what your true intent is, but if you're here, God knows how many years already, right? From the beginning, boom, here goes the alarm. Then I think you're deeply integrated in the ecosystem, in the thought system, and I know you have a lot of stuff going on in traditional markets, and maybe you're developing your own strategies, but MarketSpy is a really, really good platform by itself to build off of. Even if people don't want to use the strategies, I don't know why they wouldn't, but even if they cannot do back tests or have solid evidence and cannot quantify these trade setups, then it's a great platform to build off of. And so plus we're gonna have, with this new release and optimizations, we're gonna have a price raise, like a significant price raise, because I'm kind of like done being persuasive salesman trying to convince people. It's gonna pinch the pocket for those who think that things are gonna stay the way they are now. And that doesn't really matter to me. It's not like I'm optimizing strategies here or anything, but it's just, it's time to gate it a little bit. Doesn't make any sense, I know. Why would you do that? Well, great things are coming our way. That's all I can say for the market spies. And you don't throw stuff around like this for little peanuts here and there. If you're a trader, come on, man. You'd like, what is it, $800? It's like 2 trades. That's it. 2-3 trades for a decently sized account. I don't know. Especially if you're trading like crypto or futures, it's ridiculous. But anyways, fully expecting this to reach the top over here, have a little sweep, come back down, consolidate somewhere in the range of 112 to 113, back again to that level. I don't know if this rejection this was an Asian session today, and I told you that, they tend to follow what the big boys do, right? So no one's gonna buy this dip and ride it back up and with the same conviction. They'll probably continue selling it back to the next algorithmic level. And so pivot people, level people, they don't play. They have resting bids, liquidations. They're kind of like all in the mix right here. And so this will bounce up to this yellow line. But if you're entering from here to there, that's 1 R and a very small size, regardless of your account. It's 1.5%, maybe another 0.53% total gain into tomorrow, into Tuesday, and then maybe we'll have a little relief rally, maybe. But yeah, man, so there goes we just tapped the little thing. Watch my latest video. I talked about some things there that, kind of, I talked about it at the top of this candle, and I said, we're not gonna see 118, and we're gonna have a violent rejection, and it's So there you have it. So now we're just bouncing on the super trend over here. There's always something that you're bouncing off. The question becomes then is like, how heavy is the time frame? So this is a daily time frame versus a weekly indicator setup. And here we have a weekly setup versus a monthly indicator setup. And clearly on the month, there's a slight possibility that 115.5 is possible, but overcoming that, I don't know. Price goes pivot to pivot, and we're halfway there. So, but I know traders are probably getting tired selling, so this is gonna go maybe one more time, and it'll probably be a good idea to buy 107. 107 is the level I'm waiting for, but if I don't get it, I'm just gonna ride the wave on lower time frames towards the like intraday trader directionality. And so this is a monthly time frame, and you can see it's just a blip. Literally, oh, this is a vertical video, you can't see the whole screen, I'm sorry. So the first two quadrants here, you couldn't see it, but this is a monthly time frame, and we have a tiny little candle. And it's just getting started. Because if you look at all the other candles, right, we got 79%, so we got 20% left to candle close, which is literally 1 week, and we're at like halfway. So I think we rally a little bit, and next week, if we don't make it back to 118, next week we're going down to 107, and I'll see you guys there. We'll be bidding the bottom. So that's it. All right, fellas, 1 hour in. Thank you so much. 11 concurrent viewers. Guys, maybe same time tomorrow, or I'll do another one in the morning. Who knows? I'm just playing around, experimenting. But 8 likes on the stream. We had a total of 16 people tuning in. A couple of them maybe is here last minute, right before the sign off. But yeah, maybe it's coming through with some with that yo in there. 10x Nino. Oh, 10x Nino. Legendary. Are you kidding me? Long time no see, man. Or maybe it's a different, like I'm talking about YouTube long time no see, you know what I mean? Because these names are not necessary. I know traders from Discord, right? And we crack a lack in Discord, but YouTube, sometimes I forget that it has its own nicknames over here. You can't be the same everywhere. And so, but yeah, check out these charts. So far, Bitcoin, despite like all the madness of up down, it's been going level to level. So if you have your DSR, check out the levels, the way it sweeps them. I divided my chart into 4 parts, and I'm looking at 4 daily, weekly, monthly, and you just can't go wrong. Whatever happens on the day, like, it doesn't really matter what happens in the day, because it's up down. But look at this, up down, and you're just looking towards these levels no matter what. And it's always the same. It's the consistency that makes us say these things, and then just witness them come to fruition, right? So let's go. Maybe 10x Nino. I hope to see you here tomorrow. All right, we'll be back. So guys, this is it for the vertical Charts and Chill road to 2,000 subs. We did not gain a single sub today. 1680. Maybe we did on Kick. I don't know. I have to check. But I'll keep doing this until I get to 2,000. Sooner or later, somebody, I'm gonna fight this Discord, YouTube ban with all my might. Whatever that means. So I'll be streaming every day. And maybe sometimes, it's not gonna be about charts. Maybe sometimes it's gonna be like live trading. Maybe sometimes you're gonna see me do traditional markets like NASDAQ over here. Bam, look at that. NASDAQ caught up with Bitcoin, but then full reversal. I don't know what happened over here. Glad I wasn't a part of this. But this is Fusion Markets, Seashells, offshore broker. All right, fellas. All right. Nothing. Can't really say much. But yeah. As for Bitcoin, I'll see you guys at the yellow line tomorrow. Simply. And tomorrow means like what? So this is our chart, half a day. That's 12 hours in, and from here to here to the end of the session, that's another 12 hours. So I think you're gonna see lots of little dips and opportunities to buy those dips to push price back up to this level. And let me just do a quick compression scan over here. 1, 2. It might actually break out of this level. If you're gonna be long, it might actually break out of this level and go a little higher to sweep the top of that huge spill that caught everybody with their pants down the other day, which I talked about in my video. I said, be careful, guys. Looking bearish over here. And that's on a 5% gain pump, which unfortunately I was not able to participate in because I got in early. The timing was off. I don't know what it was, but I got in on an Asian session. I had no choice, and they just couldn't handle it. And then New York woke up, bam, Powell went kapow, and we had that 5% pump. But then the dump was even more glorious, and that I caught. So break even, nothing to say. Waiting for the next setup. Did not catch today's floor reversal over here, and certainly I'm not looking forward to babysitting it all night. So I'm gonna sign off, go to sleep, and when we come back tomorrow, I think we'll be trading around those 113 and a half, 114 levels again. That seems to be a key area of interest. And if we overcome that level, I think 115 and a half is doable. But the sentiment right now after the dump is really, really negative. So 9 likes, let's go. Can I get a 10? Can I get around 10 before I leave? A double digit. I like 9. 9 is a lucky number. 1,680 subscribers. Just the fam hanging out here, just the fam. Nobody new. No new people. Man, I asked for 10 likes, they removed 1, and now it's 8 likes. All right, folks, I'm done begging out here. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow, and have a great day ahead of yourselves. Great night, whatever it is. May peace and prosperity and prudence in your decisions guide you along the way. All right, all the best. Blessings, friends. I'll see you later. Let's do the clap, because that's the only soundboard thing that I have. There you go. We out, guys. See ya. Signing off, chat. We're signing off.